Alright, let's scoot up a little bit. We will be there every little step I take. Um, yeah. Yeah, we're getting some whiskey built up. We will. Hell yeah. Well, we got 4 cars right now. I think earlier day we did 11, but tonight we're gonna do 30. Um, 30 miles an hour. Let's do 30 cars. All right, but first we got to test something. We've got to test something. Chain yard. Rules are rules. 10 miles an hour. Great demand at selling station modded. Okay. Now we're going to be going in there. coming out here. This is we got to test. Uh, do it the easy way. We will be. Why have we not switched those over yet? We're derailing. I mean, it's fixing itself, but we're getting all kinds of fucked up. All kinds of messed up. Alright, let's run that one. We're done there. Okay, so right out here, we're going to try construction, RGC mods. We don't want that. Sell. Okay, let's do that. Spam. Now. Now I could have swore that we've sold these. Be there, steel rolls. Let's steel rolls. Change output to spawning. You can do it. Oh, we need to pull the train up some. No, actually, what we're wanting to do is just this right here. So that's not gonna sell either. Steel rolls not accepted here. Okay. Let's change that to change output. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna leave these here for right now. Construction, we're gonna sell out. Alright, RGC mods. Gold smelter, gold washroom, gold wash plant, gold smelter portable, which is that's our little buddy, old Derek. Where is that mod? Mine factory, brick factory, cement factory. Steel factory. This says that it does rolls. Okay. Let's put that down right there. Coke, coal. Alright. Let's see here. Can we do it this way? Um, tip to trigger. Oh, updated target storage. Okay. Iron ore, sand, empty pallet, power. Alright. So, metal factory. Um, that's what we want. 2400 times 400. Coke, coal. Okay. So that was out here. This is coke, coal. Page up. Tip to trigger. Now. Metal, 265. Okay. Metal. We want to have it spawn and see where's it going to go. Did we just walk? We just walked through the building. There's no collision. There's collisions over there, by golly. Collisions on this side. Okay. So where's the metal? Where's the metal gonna spawn? Yep, see that's the same metal. That's the same metal as the other one. Okay, so let's deactivate that. It sucks, man. Just when you think, just when you think, just when you think, page up, settings, gonna turn that on. Alright, so we need to look at what will take lithium ore. Mine factory, brick, cement, concrete, river sand, dirt processor, biogas, cement, concrete. Alright. See, now that takes lithium ore. Let's do this one more time. And we could probably have a train run through that. Alright, so what's the recipes? What's the recipes? That's what I didn't look at. It's all the same. Um, 100 coke, 300 iron ore, lime, sand, 5 pallets, and 10 energy. So that's gonna do pipe, and then steel factory. So it's all the same. So let's do that. Page up, page up. Um, and then page up. Tip to trigger fill. All right. So now sand, iron, limestone. Okay. So let's see what's this stuff gonna look like. Activate, pipe factory, activate. All right. So we need something that for the ore to go into. These rolls right there, they can be sold, but they are a pain in the butt. So before we do our speed test, that's what we wanted to do. So steel, we're going to change output, and the pipe, we're going to change output. And now we got to look for where are they going to spawn. Not there. Not there. We got it too close. We might have it too close to over there. All right, that's what I'm afraid of. That's what I think. We got it too close. So we need that. We're gonna have to subtract some money. Let's come out a little bit away from. Okay. One more time. Page up. Maximum. And then we want to go in here and do maximum. And of course it's not going to do it now. Maximum. Okay. We're going to activate. Activate. Output to spawning. Pipe. We're going to change to spawning. And it'd be cool if we were like some big pallets. Hey Benji, what's going on? Well, either it's not going to spawn them. They should be spawning. The question is, how heavy are they? So I'm having problems. This is the last thing I gotta get figured out. These steel rolls right here, when you take them to the sell point, you got to like pick them up and then like rotate them around like that. In one specific little spot is the only place that I can get them to sell. So I was trying to figure out something else that we can do with the iron ore. And I may just go through the pain in the butt to sell those on occasion because this car right here is made for bigger bigger rolls of steel, and I want to be able to use the car. That's what these cars are made for. Surely it can't be more than 10,000 pound liters. Well, 10,000 liters. Where'd it go? Ooh, is that one pallet? All right, so we may use this also. Um, how much room do we have? I think we're going to use this also. Now, do we want to make the train if we let's see something. I have another silo. Um, construction silos. I have another silo if I can find it. There it is. Excuse me. Now the question is, if we put that down right there, um, so we could put it down over here. We could put it right there. I think put it down like that. And then we could access it. Uh, no, that's a fill point. Hmm, that's where we unload. Yep, 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 yep. So why we don't have a trigger right there? When we have the box there. Okay. So that needs to be turned around. Or we move these triggers over here. That's what I think we need to do. Because otherwise, yeah, I think we need to move those triggers over here. The other thing would be to turn it around. It ain't gonna matter one way or the other. Um, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Because then what we could do then is take and put we can put our product into this silo with the train, pull it out with a dump truck or whatever, and run it up here into that one. All right, so now we're getting, and this would look good on the train, I think. Now, the question is, where do we sell it? Um, RGC mods. No, get out here where we're not. RGC mods, sell points. Biomass heating plant. I bet you it's going to be that one. So we could put the farmers market down over at the co-op, and we can sell the metal and stuff there. So we'll test that. I think that's going to be the best solution. So it's got the steel. Come on. Get to scrolling. There it goes. There's the pipe. Where's the I-beams? Asphalt. Alright, so there's the other stuff. Okay. So I think we're good there. Um, we just need to put down the let's see, we got one on there. Um, I'll show you. Cause we had to go get the cars. We're gonna do a speed test today. Whoops. Yeah. So what we'll do, we'll come back. mm. We'll let that run, and then when we get to 30 cars, after we do the speed test, we're gonna come up here, and I want to see what they look like. Um, we're doing 30 cars at 30 miles an hour. Now there's a disclosure involved. There is two curves that I know of. No, I'm not on a mining map, but I got mining mods that can make you think you're on a mining map. We'll be going by them in just a minute. I think it takes about 2 or 3 minutes to get there. So we got crop production right there. Um, I've been thinking about what to put up here on the right. Um, and I believe we're going to go with the spinnery and the clothing. Is that right? Spinnery and clothing. I think we're going to put them right here. Um, and we're just going to have the fabric be distributed to the other one. Well, I mean, I got terraform, so, we could technically mine on any map, right? So, in the expansion, they came out with a crude oil, or not crude oil, but iron ore tower, whatever. I don't know what you call it. An iron ore production. And it just creates iron ore out of thin air. Lambo Mods has these mines up here, um, and we're going to do a stone. We need to do a stone one also. I'm just not sure where to put it. Yeah, iron ore. Um, so he's got them. Lambo Mods has them. It's in the Miner's Delight mod pack that he did. So they're pretty cool. They just create stuff out of thin air, which is perfect for this because we're just transporting the goods. Um, and we are going to be editing the sell point to drop the prices down. Um, so it's like we're just getting paid to transport instead of getting paid for the product. So right up here is the coal mine. You have to get close before it renders it and whatnot. Um, I'm running on medium. I got my stuff on medium settings. So this is the mine, right? You can't go in the door or anything, I don't think. Yeah, the doors don't open. But and then if you really want to have some fun, um, and we may do it for like the trucks or something. But let's get out here to the corner of the map. All out of thin air. Yep. And that one's not Lambo mods. Now I might have edited it, but there is one, and the reason I don't feel bad about editing it. Farm Sim guy did a video on crude oil. He put it in one of his series that he did, I think it was on Elk Mountain. Um, so this right here is the iron ore. Same thing, but it's doing iron ore instead of coal. And then he's got one for stones. So I was like, hey, we could take the stones and turn them into lime, right? So I'll show you what I did if you're interested in seeing it. If not, I'm going to show you anyway. So, crude oil. So yeah, this one is actually coming out of the air. It's just air runs it and it makes crude oil. I didn't do I didn't do none of that. It's that's the way the mod was, right? So I thought I edited it. I might have edited how much it holds. Have you ever watched Nomus? Normus? Nomus? No, I've never watched Nomus. Is that his YouTube? Nomus? Um, so where's it at? Right here. I know you've seen me use this one. If you've watched any of, you know, my stuff. Um, this one right here is what the one that Farm Sim guy used. Um, I really wish that that arm went up and down, but it don't. So, and with this one, I only made it run twice as fast, and it doesn't run fast at all. But you might get with one pump, you might get what is it, 30,000 liters a day or something like that. It's not a great amount, um, but anyway. So we're gonna go sell this one roll of steel, and then we got to we're gonna hook up 30 cars, and we're gonna do a 30 car, 30 mile an hour speed test. Mm, what I was gonna show you. I said that's why we was going to the corner of the map. If you really want to get crazy, Lambo mods, uranium mine or metal. So here's what we've got to come out here like this. This thing is massive. Um, so I'm not gonna try and holy crap, this is gonna mess up the map. Let's do this. Uh, that way I can kind of see where, make sure where we at. Construction. Oh, it's only going to give me the small one. All right, so we are, yeah, Lambo mods. You got to check this. This guy has he's done some work, man. Okay. Let me fix the map. That's how we like it right there. So it's a big mountain, right? And I actually like that. I wish the other mines would look like this. So I'm not going to put the products in, but I can't remember. So that's where I think that's coal. Looks like coal is going to spawn in. Um, that looks like lime. There's iron ore. Okay. There's some more iron ore. And what's crazy, it's got train tracks, right? So is it possible? Could we put that down on railroad tracks? I mean, we can't go out the end. We can't go out like that, but there's some more iron ore. If we could get this lined up onto the railroad tracks, you see what I'm saying? Like, I will be getting the PC or laptop version of 25. Any recommendations? Have fun. um, I don't really. Um, be it would be getting in the PC. Um, be careful about where you get your mods from. Um, HIO seems to be a decent place. Um, Lambo Mods has some cool stuff, but to get the textures, you have to be a Patreon. Um, Otherwise, a lot of stuff's just gonna be like white or a certain color, and you're not gonna be able to change it. Um, but itch.io is a good place to get mods from. King's Mods is a good place to get mods from. The the one thing you got to watch out with King's Mods is that he gives you the original link, and some of those original links are from bad or what could be known as bad sites. So what does this take? What does this take to run? Because if we could put that on slurry, metal, metal jump, steel production, mountain mine. See, now I don't remember. All right, let's see here. Um, so maybe when you put the coal, so you have to put this stuff in here, I think. Is that what it is? Metal and metal drum. See, I don't know. I don't know that I want to do that one. Um, let's just see what happens. Pedal up, tip trigger, fill all. All right, now. What's this gonna do? Metal. Let's activate it. Metal drum. Yeah, I don't get that. Metal drum. 96. 96 times a month. Yeah, that's all I mean, we're gonna spawn that and we're gonna spawn that. Oh, you know what I think you do? So hold on. Lime, coal, and iron. I think all what you do is that you come in here and you scoop this stuff up and then bring it out here and put it in there and then your product comes out here. Um, let's see here. Oh my God, that's got me wanting to play so bad. It we might do this. What in the world is that? Metal drum. One piece, 7 kilograms. So what do you do with the metal drum? Oh, I messed up. See now look at the coal. See you scoop that up. Yeah. All right. So why would it have? Here's my question here. Why would you have iron ore run on a train track? There's no way of turning the train to unload it right there. Hmm. Yeah, I wish I could be more help than that, Benji. Um, there's so many cool mods out there. Um, see, like look how big that thing is. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's the town, right? So we have railroad tracks right there. No, I'm on a PC. I have a Asus Republica Gaming. I don't know what the model number is, but it's a pre-built. Um, all right, so we got tracks right there, right? Why can't we run some tracks out over here? Construction. Lambo mods. So you got the uranium mine too, which is crazy. Now, I can't see. Let's try and do it this way. If we just come straight out, right? Right. Construction. Lambo mods. Uranium. Okay, so there's that. We came that way. I'm gonna put it down here, but where's the entrance? Entrance is right there. Let's try and turn it just a little. Oh crap. So this is only 90 degrees, so we would have to deal with it right there. Put that down. Let's see. So you would come out. We could turn it. We could turn it and go over that direction. Um, we might be. That might be pretty good right there. Come out here and then turn. I don't know if railroad tracks. Are there railroad tracks in this one? Yeah, I'm not sure how this one works. But we're gonna find out real quick. This is cool. I have a PC with FS19 on it. It will run FS22 and FS25 when it comes. Oh, right on. So you already know. Transport trucks. Okay. I'm not sure what you dump in there. Uranium mesamine. So there's the mountain mine. Yellow cake. Uranium ore. Metal drum. Water. Electric charge. Yellow cake water pump. Um, what do we want to? Water and metal drum. Uranium ore. Let's activate it and see what happens. Because I'm going to guess that this is uranium ore. See how it's growing? Yeah, so those piles are getting bigger. So I guess you put the uranium ore in there. Wash and weigh an area. Huh, that's cool. Different. And then you got more over here. Okay. Ooh, this has got pallet storage. And that came out, if I'm not mistaken, this came out before the pallet storage, I think. All right, so what's that? We're gonna be playing around with that. As far as energy, where's the town at? Okay, that's the metal. That's the metal. So the town. All right, all right, all right. I know what we did. Yeah. Anyway, let's um let's get done with this stuff. We're gonna run a train. Um. Oh, and we need to do. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. And then we could do away with the other iron ore, especially if we could get railroad tracks in there. if we could if we could line up railroad tracks in there, get a train in and load it that way, that would be cool. We're gonna try it. Ooh, there's the Olympic. Angola. What's that? Jerusalem, Antigua, and Barbuda. Okay, slow down. Did you get trains figured out? I have, yeah. So on this map, I have them figured out. For the most part. Um, all right. So we need construction, RGC mods, sell. We need this one. Now, how far? I think that would work right there. Let's go do the metal first. And then I want to see how that goes through there. So that curve that we're in right now, we've got to run at like 20 miles an hour. Um, I thought I was going to get lucky. So see, we take this over here, right here, and we have to spin it to get it to sell. It won't sell on the trigger. Um, the only place that I've been able to get it to sell, and I was just running around with it, seeing what would happen, was right there. And it's like right, like at an angle, somewhere in here. But yeah, you have to rotate it. So I don't like, I don't know, a little wonky. All right, so now we just got to make sure that we can pass that sell point and we'll be good. And then we're going to start hooking up some cause. And we're going to see if the FPS can handle it. And if it will, we're going to, I might try and put it on ultra high settings or very high settings, whatever you want to call it. Um, yeah, we can go by that with no problem. Okay, let's run up here and no, let's go back. We're gonna go through the other side when we do the train. The curve's better. Yeah, so I got um, the train I've had kind of had figured out. But what I was working on today was getting all the productions in place for the train line. Um, I edited some mods to work. Um, I'll show you one real quick that you should be familiar with. Let's flip that. We got to flip that one. Well, I'll show you two that you should be familiar with. One of them you're not going to recognize, but the other one you should. So this right here is 82 Studios multi-fruit bind station. I went into Giants Editor, and as far as the scale, everything, the X, Y, and Z was all on one. So I put them on two, and it's tall enough for the train to go underneath it, and the pipe doesn't, you don't have to make the pipe go into the train. This one right here, a while back I got permission from Josh. Josh said it was okay to edit it. And all I did was edit how it looked, right? I've had that one for a little while. I've used it on Yukon Valley a lot. Um, but that's the free field work. Um, well, I'm not going to say a lot, but I've used it some. Was it Game and Joy? I think's the one that did that. So it's, I made it look, where you could go through with a train. I had issues with the collision, and I got that figured out in Giants Editor. Um, it worked out good. The train on Yukon Valley, there's something different about it. The collisions on the train aren't there or something. But when I tried to drive through this with one of these trains, it was like hitting a brick wall. So I had to mess around with that today. Um, what else did we do? We got the lumber yard put in. We got this right here is the slurry. Let's see, somewhere out here. That's just a silo, but somewhere out here. Let's see, right here. Yeah, so this is slurry to fertilizer, and I took away the buildings so I could put it down on railroad tracks and put my own buildings. Those are just one of these is just a shed, right? It's just a random shed, and then this one is that's just a silo that I put in here. So we could hook a tractor up to this and use it as a silo also. Um, this is a refinery for the crude oil. It makes diesel, propane, methane, and jet fuel. And then I think I may still have to put a. No, we don't. We've got a sell point for that. This is the big silo that I like to use. Um, this right here is complex. Uh, I'm sure you probably see me use it. Um, Production. So that's that building, but without the building. So I moved. I got the um, same mod, right? But it's just the triggers, so I can place it wherever I want, right? Um, and it's kind of wonky. Well, it's not wonky, but let's see here. So we just line it up on the tracks and like that. Yeah, works out pretty cool. Um, the crop production. I don't know if you're familiar with that mod. Um, it's for the lazy farmer. So you give it seeds and you give it seeds, water, fertilizer, herbicide, and it'll make crops for you. So it's like you're paying a contractor to do the dirty work. Um, let's see what else. Yeah, it's just stuff like that. I just had to. We've got Clutch's Brown Ale. Or it's not Clutches, but we've got whiskey so that we can do the strip club. Put the strip club down to be able to sell the whiskey at. Um, Still got to put down a bank, but that's going to be in the town. So that's all it was. That's the biggest thing I had to figure out was what productions I was going to run, where I was going to put them, and then I had to edit them to make it work with the railroad. Um, yeah. So let's go get 30 cars. We got 4, so we need 26 more. And we're going to make a 30-mile-an-hour lap around the track and hope we don't derail. Brazil's outfits look cool. You have that mod. That's cool. Mine's heavily modded or edited. I did that a long time ago when it first came out. It seemed like we only got like 2 or 3 cases a day, and I want stuff to run fast, and I want it to hold a lot, and you know, I actually haven't used that mod in probably a year and a half. Um, but when I decided to put the town down, I wanted to put the strip club down, and the strip club takes whiskey, so yeah, that's what we did. All right, now we got to do some moving around. Let's go ahead and back this up. Yeah, I think we can come up with 30 cars. So we'll put these. These will be on the back side. Okay. Here comes the fun again. I've been looking forward to this all night. The guys I work with at Domino's, I bet I drove them crazy. That's all I talked about tonight. I can't wait to get home and run my train. Okay. Let's turn that off. There we go. We're gonna flip that one, and we're gonna go part this engine, this locomotive. It stops on a dime when it's just a locomotive. Alright, so now we need to curve here. And we're going to park it. Let's see. That's got the curve. And then we're going to park it right here. Alright. So if we do this right, slow down, buddy. Okay. Now, let's go fire up the big boys. That one's straight. That's straight. Whoa. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to go here and then there. And we can make that one straight. Whoops. Come on. I hate these being right next to each other. Okay. No, we need to go forward a little bit more. Okay. Now, that's got to be straight. That's curving. That has to curve. That's got to be straight. And then we're going to use this one. This is our switcher. So we're going to use that one to gather up the 30 cars. All right, we're gonna do 6 because that's what we're gonna do. Now, should we do this? Can we do it all in the cab? We'll do what we can in the cab. We might have to come out and use the other view. Okay. So now we need to go straight. That's got to be straight. And this one is going to be curved. Let's see. The other locomotives are in the way, I think. No, we can, okay, we can go by them. Yeah. All right. That's why we're going to do 6 miles an hour. No, I have to see this view so I can hook up. All right, so right here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this will be 11. All right, have we got all of them? Yeah. Okay. Let's turn that off. Okay. That one and the first one. And then we need to do this one. Okay. So my goal for tomorrow, right, today, later on, after I go to sleep and get up, um, I got another flight sim controller. It's a smaller one than what I'm using right now. Um, I have the Honeycomb Bravo Quadrant flight sim controller, and I like using it with the train because of the levers on it. Um, you can't. There's no levers in this cab, but it similar to levers on a train, and I really like it. There's a wheel on there that's for setting your trim when you're flying planes. I don't know what that actually means, but um, I use that wheel um, to control the, what do you call it, cruise control. All right, let's see. Make sure we're at 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. We're short a couple cars. That's all right. I know what we can do. Um, yeah, that's right. Okay. we'll go. We'll back up to the iron ore and grab those. All right. Now we want to go straight. Yep. We're gonna curve. Skip that one. We'll get the gondolas. So we're at 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That'll be 16. Now I don't know if this single locomotive will push 30 cars once we get them lined up. Um, we'll find out. So the flat cars we want to be closest to the locomotive. We're going to use those when we get done. Okay. So all we should have to do is mess with this one switch right here. Yeah. If we get to a point where we can't push all the cars, we'll just go ahead and grab the three locomotives that are together. I think the most cars that I have pulled at one time has been 28, and we had a derailment, and instead of trying to get the cars back on the track, I deleted five of them that actually derailed. What's going on, Keith? We're hooking up 30 cars and we're going to go around this map 30 miles an hour. That's our goal. There's two curves. Ooh, it's struggling. There's two curves that we have to take at 20 miles an hour. But the rest of it, we're going, um, what, three-fourths of the map, we're doing 30 miles an hour. And I want to say that's about a 15-minute trip. Lurking and working on mods. Took 2 weeks off and hard to get back into it. I hear you. I worked on some mods today. A little bit of editing, moving triggers around and stuff. Um, So at some point when I get through streaming, I got to zip up about 10 folders, and we're gonna try and do. Um, we're gonna try and do this on multiplayer and have a train going around on cruise control, probably about 20 miles an hour. So the other night, um, I did 30 miles an hour, and I watched it go around twice with no problems. And I was like, I'm gonna let it run and see what it, see if it's still running in the morning. Um, but at some point, and I didn't mark where it was that it was derailed. But at some point, it derailed. So when I woke up, it was my three engines, and that's all I had was those three engines right there, the two Norfolk Southerns and the CSX. Let's go ahead and flip the switches. So we're at 16. So we're gonna get the four bay hoppers. 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Um, yeah, at some point they derailed, and I had it going 50 miles an hour, and then there's two curves that I had to fix, and I fixed one of them, but I still slow down to 20 miles an hour when I get there. So, but even at 50 miles an hour, there was a couple other places that it derailed. So, um, I think I've got the track as best as I can get it. Hmm. I went back there and counted the trains, and I didn't flip the switch. Counted the cars, not the trains. So I have 24, 20, 28 cars right here. We have, I think it's five cars back there at the iron ore. We'll have to go borrow a couple cars from it. So this is really of just testing. Tonight is just a big test to kind of see how it goes. And then tomorrow, we get the mods zipped up and I get the new controller hooked up to the other PC. Um, we'll get ready for starting this series off on Sunday. Alright, so the FPS, oh, we're still at 60. It's bouncing though. It's a lot better than what it did on the other map. At this, on the other map, it would drop down to 15 FPS at some points. +15, so we should be at 21. Alright, we're gonna grab the logging cars. I couldn't even go by the train yard without the FPS dropping down to like 30. Wait a minute. No, okay, that's straight. So now we're going there. And we're gonna grab those. I think there's 3 of those. 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 11, 16, 21. Yeah, so this will be 24. And we'll double check it. We'll double check it when we go back in. Okay. Yeah, we need to back up a little bit. Can't do this on Yukon Valley. Whoops. Yep, yep. Oops. Just trying to adjust my mouse over there. I can't tell. Yeah, I think we're good right there. We're getting there. All right. Now, we're at 34. Once we move, it's going to drop down. So, here's where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay. Now, this is going to take a minute because I don't want to just slam into the other cars. That could cause a derail, and we might derail at 3 miles an hour. I know one thing when whether it's some otter or giants, um, the physics that are in this game are pretty cool. I think I had 8 cars. So the first 7 were empty, and the last car had crude oil in it, 240,000 liters. When I went to stop, I could see it. The the crude oil car being in the back with the weight made one of the other cars derail, like the weight of it coming forward. That's exactly how it seemed to me. I think we're getting close, but I can barely see the other cars in between the trees back here. And I think once we turn around, okay, we're gonna pull up just a little bit. Now, if I do this right, I hit Y to switch to the next car one time, and then disconnect. We're gonna pull up a little bit. Don't want to be using this locomotive and be doing 30 miles an hour with all those cars. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Holy crap, that's a long train. Okay. Here we go, here we go. Look up the train, go around the map a few times. Give me a minute while I think up another rhyme. That's crazy. There's Great Britain. Man, they got some crazy boats over there. I gotta take a minute to fix the switches so we don't cure ourselves when we come back through. Um, Yeah. Okay. We flip that one. Whoops. Hold on. We gotta do that one. Curving there. We're going straight, and we're gonna park right there. Okay. This locomotive has gotten dirty. It's so bad it's even muddy on the inside. Mm. Why are we doing? We don't need to be doing three. Okay. Let's look back around. We're good. Turn the engine off. All right. Before we get started, so that one's got to be straight. That one's straight. We're gonna make that one straight. That one's straight. All right. So we got to move forward enough for 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna say 6 cars. So probably the logging cars will be enough. Okay. Now we need to fix these. These have got to be straight. So it's just that one. You go back. You. Okay. That's the back horn. There we go. There we go. The moment is upon us. Indonesia. Um, All right, we're at 60 FPS. It's going to probably drop down to like 25 when we hook up. What do you think? Ooh, 21. But it's going back up to 60. All right, we're going to do this blind. If we did real bad, the train's just going to stop. So, ah, crap. One, two, three. Okay, there we go. FPS don't like it. All right, I'm going to stop for a minute. Okay. Um, yeah, we'll take this one. I've got to run up here and double check the the switches at this other yard. I think I'm good, but I just want to be sure. Um, and then we need to check the. Ooh, is that even going to go over the railroad tracks? Oh, that's the one thing. Okay. All right, so we've got this switch. That's straight. That one's straight. good there. We're good there. That's good. And we're good there. All right. So 54 just sitting there at 50. If we turn around, it wants to go back up now. All right, Charles, you have a good one. Here we go. So I got 256. All right. So the first test, once we see the switch, I don't think it's gonna matter. I really don't. I won't be able to stop the train quick enough with this many cars. That sell point we can get rid of. I don't know. We might keep it. All right, so that curve that we just went through is the one that we have to stay like at 20 to be on the safe side. 20 FPS. All right, I think we're good. Let's crank it up to 30. Yeah, so we're not going to be running this many cars with the FPS being like that. I think we might do 2 locomotives with 10 cars. You see when we turn around. Well, I mean it's staying at 20, 24. But still that's not good. There's the whiskey. So that's a coal plant. It's been 8 minutes so far. Of course, we started off slow, so man, you can really tell That's as bad as it was on, well, not quite as bad, but it's like it was on Motor Springs. But on Motor Springs, we had to do 12 miles an hour, so at least the track's better on this one. Once we get past the bridge, I'm gonna turn around and look. All on. Oh, that's pretty cool. Could you imagine having a big derail with 30 cars? So that was the second yard, train yard, or and this is all the second train yard. Um, so there it went to the red. That's not good. That's not good. So this first silo, it's actually one I made for Yukon Valley. You can see the pipe going out for the boat. Um, the products that we're going to be using for this one steel plant, we're going to have to drop off in that silo and um, hand deliver them to the steel plant there. Um, on the left, we've got the crop production. Um, we'll use that for base game. What is it like? Wheat and oats and um, sorghum. I think there's sugar cane or sugar beets. I changed the sugar cane uh, to where it made silage, but we use that for supply and deliver contracts. So all but one of the sell points are on the train line. When we were first getting things started, we put one, um, made a little shop, like store, which is where we get equipment spawns in as far as the trains. Uh, if I'm doing farm equipment, I'll spawn them on the farm, but Alright, so it's been 14 minutes. That last, I don't know if you saw the last turnout, I meant to point it out, but we're going to do the spinnery and the tater shop there. Um, I still got to pull the mods out of my other folder. This is a crude oil pump right here. Then we take it, and that's for the using the refinery. And I'm not sure, you can see one of the mountaintops out there. That's one of the, it's a metal mine, iron ore and coal and stuff. It's pretty cool. I thought it was neat and figured we'd try it. And then we have the one for the, I think it's uranium. So there's a curve up here I got to start slowing down once we get past this coke plant. Or not coke, but this is a coal mine. Um, Coal will be delivering to the coke coal plant. 312, so 16 minutes to this point. So if you run a smaller train and you go 30 miles an hour, it's pretty much it's a 15-minute trip around all the way around. Now, will it run like this continuous at 30 miles an hour? I don't know. Um, Tomorrow we're gonna, if it, we get everything set up, I'm gonna let it run at 20 miles an hour and see how it does. I'm gonna see how long it'll stay 20 miles an hour. Monaco. 2.5 hours. Yeah, so this was the curve, that curve right there I had to fix. And to get it to work out, and we have derailed. Why did we derail? Why did we derail? Let's see, I don't even know where we derailed, but all the cars seem to be fine. Oh, it's going to get worse right here. Okay. And there comes all the weight. Okay. So let's get out. That one's derailed. That one derailed. So there's something. I'm pretty sure it's in this curve. Um, and those probably derailed because of the weight. The car's pushing them from behind. But I still feel there's something in that. There's something going on in this curve. Um, yeah, that's straight. So it may be where those two tracks come together right there. Um, so this is an easy fix. The track we just delete right here. Um, I didn't think that it was touching back there. So here's what we're gonna do. Alt tab. Let's go to display capture. Go back to the game. We're just gonna close the game. Bam. Norway. I got to see the boat that the United States is gonna be on. Or how many boats does the United States have? That's what I want to see. Career, Heartland Springs. Deselect, select all, start. Even though we derailed, I still think that's pretty successful. Um, so this may keep me from having to separate all the cars. I don't know. Check it out. Back where we started. We even got the roll of steel in the car. So there's the levers, right? I don't know how accurate that is compared to a train, but that's kind of what I'm using. Is levers for flight sim to control the train while I'm running it. So I'm gonna go sell this roll of steel while we're at it, and then the only other thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna change some car. Well, we'll just pick up some other cars. That won't take long. And this train needs to go back up to the other yard anyway, so it'll work out good. Um, the cars that I have, looks like it's going the way we want to go. Okay. Come on, keyboard. All right. Let's grab the steel, get the controller so we can spin it. And the only place that I've got that this works is right there. I don't know what's wrong. I'm sure it's the steel. Um, yeah. Okay. Ha. See, 30 miles an hour, you cannot take that curve. Idiot. Idiot, idiot, idiot. Alt tab. This is what we do. Close the window. One more time. That's the section that I need to fix, and I don't know that I want to. Um, Going through there at 20 miles an hour is okay. So, all right. So we're just gonna delete the roll of steel. Um, I want to take the flat cars the other up to the steel plant, and I want to put the steel on there to see how see how they look, see how they look and how they fit. That's what I should say. The pallets, we got pipes, and I want to say it looks like I beams, but it might be square tubing. I'm not sure. All right, 1, 2. Let's hop out. Wait a minute. We need to. There we go. Okay. So let's pull that out. We'll set it down right there. Page up. Leave objects. Bam. Done deal. Okay. No, we need to go forward. Qatar. North Korea. Hmm. need the first one. We actually need the first one and the second one. Bam, there we go. And straight, straight, straight. Oh, that's the one we want. Okay. I'm just going to be going straight, straight, curve. Okay. So try and remember that we're just borrowing these cars. Uh, oh shit. Yeah, we're just borrowing these cars. We'll buy new cars for the other train yard. So FPS wise, the car sitting here like this, we hook up to like 10 cars or less, we're fine. I think. 30 cars, yeah, that's pushing it. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be 9 cars. This will kind of give you an idea of how well it runs, or give me an idea. All right, let's straighten everything back out. Uh, Start with you, and then these both have to be straight. That one and that one. We should be good to go.
The next and final stop will be the steel plant.
I was really hoping to. I don't have the other cars, but we're gonna try them on both of these. There's a center beam car. Okay. All right, so that's I beams. Okay. So let's get another thing of I beams, and it's gonna spawn. It's gonna want to spawn the pipes out first. That's what it looks like. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, a little crooked. That'd be alright. It'd be alright. Just get in the middle. Looks like it's off a little bit. So let's do this. Let's okay. Mm-hmm. All right, that looks pretty good. Whoops. Let's try and just push it back on there. So I think those cars are about the same length. And what we could do, well, let's get some pipes. We could just put them in the center. somewhat. We don't have to stack them. We don't have to be crazy with the stacking. Um, all right, let's try like that. Maybe we can get 3 on there. Maybe, maybe. Okay. So it's car number 2. I can't tell. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my wired. Uh, here we go. All right. Um, yeah. Okay. I was hoping I could jump over. That don't look too bad. So how important is it being centered gonna matter? All right, let's put one. Let's put one on front of this one. Okay. Now we know we can get 3 on those. Matter of fact, we've already got 3. Now let's go for 4. Okay. on car 2. Yep. All right. And then car 3. Okay. Now, let's see. Yeah, we'll go backwards. Oh, come on. Well, we got to find out. Whoa, 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 whoa. That just sold all that right there. Okay. Well, I don't guess we need to figure that out. Man, that's so quick. All right. Let's B. B. Um, that switch. We didn't turn the other one. Okay. All right. The 4 cars that we have on the back are supposed to go here. So let's do this one. We gotta do that one. And then straight. Oh, come on. And we're gonna turn right there. Alright, I'm about done. We just got to, I'm gonna get these other cars back over there. Drop these off. Let's see. There's our farm over there. So far we have uh shit. Let's check. We have cows and we have grass field for silage. Um, we're supposed to have some. Did they reproduce? Nah, one more day. One more day, and we're gonna get some more cows. So cool beans. Yeah, I forgot. You go in the menu. We don't have a cruise control on backwards, so all I got's my little throttle that I can turn backwards. I can move it backwards and it stays like I'm got my foot on the pedal. Works pretty good. Ooh, did we lose the two big mines? Hmm. Yeah, I think this is all gonna work out good. All right, did we lose the other cell point? I think we did. All right, so let's put it here. Um, construction, RGC, RGC, cell. Okay. Let's turn around this way. Whoa, 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 whoa. We want to put it over here. Right there. Okay. So that gets us set up for selling the steel beams and stuff. So we're just going to run this back here. We're going to park it and then I'm going to call it a night. It was way longer than I thought it was going to be. A couple snags, but that's okay. If we 30 miles an hour is about 15 minutes around the map. Um, we can do that with 3 locomotives. So if we're pulling some cars and we do 20, I'm going to guess that's going to be about 20 minutes. So if it works well, we can have a locomotive going around the map every 20 minutes. go ahead and park it. Yeah. And then that way it's done. Let's see. We got to do that one. And then both of these. And we're going to go straight, straight, and curve. Okay. And I think that's where we're going to leave it. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Charles and Keith, I do appreciate it. We might want to slow down before we derail. In the past few weeks, I've been crazy with the trains, but it's all been to get me to this point. Um, I think it's gonna be good. Let's see if we can see how well we can back up. Okay. Celebration horn right there. Yeah. Celebrate because we it's worked out pretty good. Even with the derailment, which trains derail. That's what I'm telling myself. It happens in real life. So, all right. Now, that train will be ready to go back to the other yard tomorrow. It's going to be Union Pacific up there, and we're going to have Norfolk Southern down here. Yeah. Um, let's turn the engine off. So my focus tomorrow, today, later on, um, we got to try and get files zipped up, get the other PC where we can run multiplayer, make sure that all the mods match and whatnot, and hopefully Sunday we will be able to do farm work and there'll be a train go by. It's gonna be cool. Remember, life's too short not to have fun. Tell your loved ones that you love them before it's too late. I hope each and every one of y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. The rest of it, we're gonna wash off Old Faithful here, And this old man's going to bed. Grumpy old man. Don't that look good? All right. All that being said, three, two, one, poof.